Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we are at the Capcom Games. Please show them. And we are going to interview Africans basically about what they feel about what's been going on. You know, it's been going around that foreigners are freeloaders, but actually the records say that we pay more insurance than that which we use. So we're going to be asking foreigners how much they pay for insurance and how many times they go to the hospital in a year. So we're gonna start. Stick around. Okay, so hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. Can you introduce yourself?
Yes, my name is Daniel Mendy. I'm from Gambia.
Okay, nice meeting you, Daniel. Say hi to my subscribers.
Okay, hello and hi to everyone watching us from,
Everywhere. Okay, so Daniel, how long have you been in Korea?
Actually, I've lived in Korea for 6 good years.
Wow, 6. And you pay the health insurance every year?
Every year I do pay health insurance.
Okay, so in the 6 years that you've been in Korea, have you ever gotten admitted in a hospital?
No, I've never got admitted at the hospital.
Okay, but you do get checkups?
Yeah, I do get checkups like every year, once in a year. I do go.
Once in a year?
Yeah.
Once in a
year.
And you pay insurance every month?
I do pay insurance every month.
How much do you pay a month?
Actually, because where I do work, they deduct it from my salary.
Okay.
So I can't say like this is exactly how much I pay, but sometimes it depends,
Okay, it depends. Okay, so there's been something going around on the internet that foreigners are freeloaders. So how do you feel about that, considering you pay insurance every month? Because I pay 150,000 Korean won every month, and I don't get, I've never gotten admitted. So how do you feel about us being called freeloaders, yet we pay insurance every month but don't get admitted to the hospital?
Yeah, I think that's a kind of misinformation.
Yeah.
Because definitely Africans, we don't often go to the hospital. Naturally,
by nature,
we are strong and healthy. So I don't think that's a very reliable information. You understand?
Okay, so and actually the records actually say we pay more insurance than we use, and like he said, he's been paying insurance every month for 6 years and has never gotten admitted in the hospital. So this just shows exactly like, I don't think we're freeloaders.
No, we are not freeloaders. We are not.
Okay, so any words for somebody that wants to know how it's like to live in Korea as an African?
Actually, life in Korea is okay, but sometimes you face challenges. But as Africans, we always try to overcome those challenges.
Yeah,
because,
that's right.
Yeah, that's how we are trained and that's how we are brought up.
Okay.
Always overcome obstacles, so it's okay.
If there was one stereotype that you would want to correct about being African or being black, what would it be?
Basically, I think the kind of concept like the Koreans have towards African or black, it needs to change. But
what, for example?
Okay, like once you introduce yourself like you're from Africa, they kind of feel like it's kind of crazy. I can't say the word.
Like you're worthless or something.
Yes,
like that.
You're worthless, and then you're from a very poor African countries, and that's all. So I think they need to change that. Not all Africans are like very poor, but now I think they need to understand that the world is evolving, and then people have to travel, people have to migrate to one country to another. In my country we have Koreans there, but they say they never want to come back to Korea because they enjoy
being in Africa.
Being in Africa,
that's right.
So that's okay.
Okay, so say bye, and thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Oh, thank you. Bye, guys. Thank you. Okay. Hello. Can you introduce yourself?
I'm Lamin from Guinea, but I grew up in Uganda, so that's why I'm playing for Uganda today.
Okay, that's nice. How long have you been in Korea?
2 years, 6 months.
2 years, 6 months. And how long have you been paying insurance?
I think ever since I came to Korea.
Ever since you came to Korea. Okay, how much do you pay for insurance?
When I was new, I was actually phone insurance. It was around 50,000, but today I'm paying over 150,000.
Oh, because before you were a student, right?
Of course, but right
So-
now I'm having a D10.
A D10. So you paid 50,000 before, and now you're paying 150,000. And ever since you came, have you gone to the hospital?
Once?
Once.
Actually, the first time I used my insurance at the hospital, I had a back pain.
Okay.
Yeah, I had a back pain.
You had a back pain, and you still paid a certain amount when you went to the hospital.
I
right?
did.
Okay, like any other insurance. So, in the 2 years, 6 months you've been here, you've been paying insurance every month, and you only went to the hospital twice or once actually. And so, what's been going around lately is that foreigners are freeloaders, as in we are using more than we are paying, but the records say that we are paying more than we are using. So, how do you feel about that?
Actually, I think we are paying more than we are using. That's my own
Yeah.
opinion.
No, the data actually says we are paying more than we are using, but then the people and the people are saying we are using more than we are paying, even though the data says that we are paying more than we are using. So how exactly do you feel about that?
Actually, there's a way insurance makes me feel weird because like I feel like I'm just giving the money for free because I'm not using
Me
it.
too, bruh. You're not the only one.
Yeah.
You're not the only one.
That's how it makes me feel.
It makes you feel like that.
So bad actually sometimes. That's why sometimes I even skip. I refuse to put money on that account of mine so they don't just take my money. But whenever I have to go to the immigration for extension,
you
I will
need
have to
pay
it.
all the times that
The
you
dates,
skipped.
yeah.
Okay, so you've been in Korea for 2 years, 6 months, and how exactly do you feel as a foreigner in Korea? Like, is there a stereotype that you want to correct with the way Koreans think about Africans, or?
Actually, I don't blame them because personally, like I've kind of moved around the world, so I don't really blame Koreans. That's their way of thinking. That's the way they see the world. I don't really blame them, though. Like personally, I've never been with a Korean friend.
Okay.
I've never dated a Korean.
Okay.
Why? Because that Korean lifestyle and my kind of lifestyle is too different.
It's too different.
First of all, I don't club. I don't go out. And a Korean, when you don't drink alcohol or you don't go out,
It's not really.
you're too sober to be their friends.
What did he say?
You're too sober to be their friends. So
Too sober.
Too sober.
Too sober to be their friend.
sometimes actually, I'm sorry to say this, but sometimes in a coffee shop or anywhere, I can find like a Korean and she comes to me, are you black American? No, I'm freaking African.
Oh my God, you're like, you know, because most black people actually most black people end up saying that I'm American
why would
because of the way.
Why would I do that?
Yeah.
I'm proud of where I come
Nice.
from. So
That's a nice one there.
you accept me for who I am, not for
Not for where I come from.
that.
Okay, that's nice. So you can just say bye to.
Okay, bye, cheers.
Bye, guys. Hello.
Yes, please.
May you introduce yourself?
My name is Musa Kiakwa from Uganda.
Okay. And how long have you been in Korea?
10 years now.
Wow. It's an honor. It's an 10 years. It's an honor. That's nice. So, and you've been paying insurance, right? From like the first year to the 10th year?
Yeah, sure.
How much have you been paying?
Every month I will pay 200,000
200,000 a month.
a month.
Wow.
Yeah.
And in the 10 years that you've been in Korea, how many times have you been admitted into a hospital, or how many times have you gotten sick?
Actually, if I remember well, like once.
Once in 10 years, paying 200,000.
Exactly. But on top of that, not I've been sick. Just I go for that medical checkup.
So actually there's a medical checkup that you can go to, like let's say you were born in an even year, you go to the hospital for a medical checkup in an even year. Like you were born in 2000, you can go in 2024, 2026 and like that. So there's a checkup that you can go to. So he's saying that he's only been sick once in like 10 years that he's been here, and he's been paying 200,000 every month. So apparently there's been something going on,
Yeah.
like that foreigners are freeloaders.
Okay.
You get the data says that we pay more than we use in terms of insurance.
Exactly.
But people have been saying that we use more than we pay. So how exactly do you feel as somebody who's been here for 10 years, paying insurance each and every month, and you only went to the hospital once? How do you feel about that?
Actually, I'm sure of that. We pay more than we use it.
We use.
Because even my circle, I have more than 5 people. We have been here in the same period of time. But even them, no one has told me they went to the hospital.
Gone to the hospital.
Exactly. So that means if my circle have like 5 people,
what more everyone else?
Exactly. Even they have his circle, they do the same.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Exactly.
That makes sense. And okay, so you've been here for 10 years, and I'm sure in the 10 years that you've been here, there are certain stereotypes that you've seen that Koreans have towards Africans. So what's one stereotype that you'd like to change, like to tell the Koreans that nah, it's just a stereotype, we're not like that?
No, actually, my concern is for those who have who does not have visa, but they are living here. But it's easier because they not pay any tax if because of they don't have visa. But if Korean they think about it to give those people who doesn't have visa to get a visa, they can start pay taxes. I don't know what the Korean think about that because the lot of people here illegal. They work, they earning money, but they cannot pay taxes because they don't have a visa. You understand? So to me, what I think, it's better Korean think about it so that those who doesn't have this visa, but they are working, it's better to give them the visa. So they can come.
So you're saying that it's easier for them to just make a visa that accommodates people that are employed, like in certain places or certain stuff.
Exactly.
An easy visa to get if you are just working. So that they can actually pay taxes.
Yeah, sure. They can like talk for those bosses for the companies. Those bosses, they can ask visas. So they are employees. It's very easy. That's what I think. I don't know. Yeah.
Okay. So thank you so much for being here. You can just bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you. I'm sweating.
Oh yeah, me too.
It's hot, man.
Been a very hot day, yeah.
So I would like to ask you. I didn't even say. Yeah, I didn't even say hi. Hi, teacher.
Hi, Rianne. How are you?
I'm good. So I would like to ask you to introduce yourself to my YouTube channel subscribers.
Okay. Do I look at this?
Whichever,
camera?
But I think it's nice if you look at them.
Okay.
Whichever you're comfortable with, honestly.
Okay. Yes.
Oh, the breeze is nice.
Hello, guys. My name is Ticha. I'm Zimbabwean. I'm also an English teacher. I've been living here in Korea for 2 years. So yeah, that's me. I'm also a journalist as well. So
journalist. Nice. So you've been in Korea for 2 years.
Yes.
You're an English teacher.
Yes.
But according to my research, you can't be an English teacher if you're from Zimbabwe. You have another nationality?
Actually, in total I have 3 nationalities.
3 nationalities?
Yeah. So I was born in New York.
Okay.
So I'm here on an American passport because what you said is true. If you want to teach English here, you have to be either American, Canadian,
Australian, South
from the
African.
UK, South African, and I believe Ireland. Yeah. I'm pretty sure New Zealand is also there.
Yeah, there's 7. Ireland and New Zealand.
Yeah.
Also.
So those are what we call the golden countries.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm also French. My mother's from France. Yeah.
Nice. Nice. How is it like? Now we're just diverting a bit, guys. But how is it like to have 3 nationalities?
Well, it's great. Growing up, there were a few teething issues because when I moved from New York to Zimbabwe at the age of 6, I moved with my younger brother and my mom. And yeah, there were little issues with some family members saying you're not European, you're Zimbabwean,
You're Zimbabwean,
or
the cultures and
yes, or you must speak Shona. But then they aren't teaching, They're just saying you must.
You must, but they're not teaching you.
Yeah, and in the household we were speaking French, English, and French. So I learned Shona by myself as well.
Yeah, makes sense. Okay, so now the thing is, it's been going around saying that foreigners in Korea are freeloaders. in terms of insurance and stuff.
Yeah.
And you pay insurance every month, right?
Yes.
Yes. And how much have you been paying every month?
So I don't know the exact figure, because for me, since I'm employed, it gets taken out of my paycheck. But then I actually made a mistake, if I'm being honest. Like, there was a period where I was unemployed, so then I thought I shouldn't pay any health insurance. And then I check, and then I see that I have a bill of 900,000 won.
900,000 won.
Yeah. So it was like 150 every month. Like
150 every month.
Yeah, I was unemployed from August till February. So how many months is that? That's 5-6 months, something around there.
Okay.
So yeah,
So it's around 150 every month.
Yeah.
And okay, so since you pay insurance every month, how many times have you gone to the hospital? Like for the 2 years that you've been here?
quite a lot. So I don't necessarily I haven't necessarily gone to the hospital a lot, but to clinics and I guess traditional clinics, honey ones, Chinese medicine, things like acupuncture, things like that.
Okay.
So I go to clinics quite often. Even right now I'm going to a clinic because I have some knee issues. I've been going the last 2 weeks I've been going maybe 4 times a week. Yeah.
So you're using your insurance, like it's working?
Yeah, it covers a bit of it, but then
It covers a bit of it.
Yeah, but then some things aren't covered. Like for example, I have flat feet, which is causing the issues in my body, and the doctor prescribed me orthotic soles. Let me just show everyone. I don't want to I'm sorry if it looks a bit smelly, but things like this.
How do they smell it from the channel?
Maybe, I don't know. Do you smell something?
Smelly.
I put some powder, but anyway, what they had me do was they had me walk capture my footprints, my gait, the way I move, and then they got these custom made.
Okay.
It cost me, I think it was 261,000 won.
Okay.
Yeah, without the insurance, they aren't covered.
Without insurance, okay.
You need to get private insurance if you want more coverage. Yeah.
Makes sense.
But some honey ones, for example, I used to go to one honey one, the traditional clinics in Ansan. Without medical cover, it's 40,000 won. With medical cover, it's around 22,000.
22,000.
Yeah, so it's like
almost half.
Yeah, but it depends on the place. Once again,
depends on the place.
Yeah.
So would you say the amount you're paying satisfies the way you're using the hospitals, or you're paying a lot compared to how many times you're going to the hospital stuff?
So in terms of the way, because I'm going to the clinic a lot, and some treatments aren't covered. So I guess I don't know. I guess compared to places like France or stuff, since I've lived in France for 3 years, the medical cover could be much better.
Much better.
Because Korea is in the middle of for example, the US. Yes. So I think it's wise for many foreigners, if they know they're going to go through medical institutions a lot if they have health issues or something, it could be in their best interest to get an additional insurance, especially if their salary, their income allows it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So would you say, okay, what do you think about the phrase that's going around that foreigners are freeloaders?
No, I don't think that's true.
You don't think that's true?
No.
But anyways, thank you so much. This was one of the longest ones we've done. Can you say bye to my subscribers?
Yeah, no, guys, thank you very much for tuning in. Please subscribe and peace out.
Peace out.